The last room in the house. The house had 13 rooms. Everyone who toured it swore there were only 12. When Mara moved in, she counted them herself. 12 doors, 12 spaces. Normal. Safe. That's what she needed after the accident, after the nights where sleep felt like drowning. The 13th room appeared 3 weeks later. It showed up as a door at the end of the hallway, painted the same dull white as the others. No dust on the handle, no scuff marks on the floor. As if it had always been there, patiently waiting for her to notice. Mara stood in front of it, keys trembling in her hand. She didn't remember unlocking it. Inside was a bedroom. Small, bare, a single chair in the centre, facing the wall. The air smelled faintly of copper and old rain. She laughed, a thin, nervous sound. Stressed does weird things, she told herself, and shut the door. That night she dreamed of someone sitting in the chair. They were breathing, slow, familiar. The next morning the door was gone. So was the dream, until she found a bruise on her wrist, the shape of fingers pressed too hard. Over the following days, the room returned whenever Mara was weakest. After a nightmare, after a panic attack, after she cried on the kitchen floor, convinced she was still alone. Each time, the room changed. The chair moved closer to the wall. The walls grew darker, and sometimes, there were words scratched into the paint. "Why did you leave me here?" Mara stopped sleeping. She stopped inviting people over. She started hearing footsteps in the hall at night, slow and deliberate, stopping just outside her bedroom door. Whoever stood there never knocked. One evening, exhausted and shaking, she marched down the hall and threw open the 13th door. The room was fully furnished now. A bed, a dresser, a cracked mirror. And in the mirror, Mara saw herself. Not as she was, but as she had been the night of the accident. Blood in her hair, eyes wide with terror, hands slamming against glass that never broke. The reflection smiled. "You said you'd come back," it whispered. Mara staggered away, heart screaming. "You're not real." The reflection tilted its head. "Then why do I remember dying?" The door slammed shut on its own. The next morning the house felt lighter, quieter. There were 12 rooms again. Mara slept for the first time in weeks. The realtor found her 3 days later, sitting upright in a chair in a room that wasn't supposed to exist. Eyes open, body cold, face frozen in relief. The listing now says 13 rooms. No one ever notices the last one, not until they need it.